Hello, my fellow Americans. I come to you today from the throne room. Yes, my bathroom. Yes, I'm doing a video from my bathroom. And if you don't like it, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. This is what I can call the throne room. I do some of my best thinking in here. But yeah, no, it's a good spot to just sit here and not be bothered by anyone and just think, Nate, think. Anyways, I had to do this video tonight. Well, I still have it fresh in my mind. And it just makes me go. This is going to be a very, very short video, so I just had to get this out there. I watched the video, and I had no clue that this was going on, but I watched this video I watched this video last night, and it's about a month old. It took place right after my man was fucking shot in the fucking neck and executed by some fucking scumbag. But it was an interview with Andrew Tate. And let me tell you, I got nothing against Andrew Tate. I think Andrew Tate is fucking, I like a lot of what he says. He's very fucking outspoken. I like Andrew Tate, I do. Some of the shit he says is a little out of line, but hey, you take the good with the bad. And I don't technically agree in his theory and his principle. I don't really disagree with him on it. Maybe the way he says it, maybe a little more tactful, but his message is spot on. I mean, and yeah, if people with pink and purple hair dislike him, then I automatically like him. But no, anyways, all jokes aside, it's fucking pretty bad here in the United States, but it's not even as close to as bad as it is in the UK. I mean, how bad does it have to be that you need Andrew Tate to run for Prime Minister of the United Kingdom to get things straightened out over there? It is fucked up out there. I mean, like I said, nothing against Andrew Tate. I like him, but not exactly prime minister material, if you know what I mean. But hey, you know what? That's what they said about Donald Trump too. You know, they said he wasn't presidential material, and look how well of a job he's done. I mean, but Andrew Tate's maybe a little bit over the top than Donald Trump. But I mean, come on, how fucked up does it have to be in the United Kingdom for Andrew Tate to be running for prime minister? And he's very much convinced that he's going to win. I mean, that's just Andrew Tate for you, though. He is cocky, arrogant, and but hey, more power to you. I hope you win, sir. Best of luck to you. And hey, honestly, I wish you'd come here and run for president of the United States. You'd be a good fucking 8 years after Trump. You know, we got Trump for these 4 years, and then we get Andrew Tate in here for another 8 years. We may, just possibly, might get this country back on track. You know, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. Not very many more developments in the Charlie Kirk assassination. It's very sad, very depressing, not very, but there is a new theory out. I did have a dream the other night, and it was a very, very vivid dream. And in the dream, Erica Kirk betrayed him. That's what my dream told me. She stabbed him in the back, along with someone from Turning Point, and it all has to do with money. It's always, always, always about the money. Always, 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 always about the money. She betrayed him over the money, and you know what it is? I think there was some foul shit going on with Turning Point USA. Something was going on with the donations, and she was diverting the funds, like millions of dollars of funds, to, let's say, some things that Charlie would not have approved of, and Charlie would never have allowed those funds to be diverted to. And there was a lot of money and not money missing, money unaccounted for within the Turning Point organization. And Charlie was about to launch a full-fledged audit of the company and figure out where the money was going. And sad to say, I bet dollars to donuts that his wife, Erica Kirk, was 100% behind it. Her and one of them other little weasel bags from Turning Point USA. Not totally sure which one, but when we get that piece together and found out, I will definitely keep you guys in the loop and keep you informed. Candace Owens is running a great investigation. She has an army, a team, a bunch of people behind her. So, to you, Candace, you're doing a great job. If you need any help, please reach out. I will be definitely more than willing to help you. I think we need to get down to the bottom of this. We need to not stop. We need to not take any answers from do not rest. All of us do not accept anything until we get 100% the truth. Not 50%, not 25%, not 80%, not 99%. We want 100% the truth of what happened to Charlie Kirk. And until we get it, we will not rest. We will be a thorn in the government's spine. We will be a thorn in the official narrative's spine. And we will not rest until we get justice for Charlie and we find out who all was involved, no matter who it was. And we will not rest until they are held accountable. Period. We're not fucking around. We're not going away. You're not going to sweep this under the rug. You're not going to pacify us. You're not going to pull some fucking bullshit, crash some planes into fucking the Twin Towers again and get our attention all on that and start talking to us about terrorism. We are not going to forget about Charlie Kirk. We are not going to rest, and we are not going to leave you alone until you completely are 100% honest and transparent with us. Kash Patel, the most transparent FBI agency ever, right? Fucking bullshit. Now, I understand, and a lot of people don't understand this, and Candace Owens is one of them. During a investigation, especially a legal investigation where there's going to be a trial and a man's going to be put on trial for his life, that is very serious. The police do not necessarily release all of the information to the public that they have. I know that for a fact, 100%. I've been through trials. I've been involved in trials. I even pretty much have a law degree. But I know how the system works. I know how police agencies work. I know how investigations work. And the police, the government, everyone, they do not necessarily share all of the evidence in the court of public opinion. Everybody's used to this because of all the politicians and all the shit going on with politicians, because nobody's ever prosecuted. This is a murder investigation, a capital crime where they are seeking the death penalty. They are investigating this as so. So the fact that you and I don't know everything and anything about the Charlie Kirk assassination just because we want to and we think we should and we think that they should be transparent and they should tell us all this shit does not mean that they have to, does not mean they're going to, and it does not necessarily mean that they're lying or hiding something. They very much are lying to us, because I don't care what anyone says. Charlie Kirk was not shot with a 30-06 bullet. No way. Not from 200 yards. No, never in a million years. That did not happen. Okay? That was not the round he was shot with, and that was not the angle he was shot with. He was not shot on the roof by Tyler Robinson at that angle, with that rifle, with that round. Do not believe it. It is an impossibility. Physics do not allow for that to happen, okay? So, that is 100% bullshit. Second, well, I've gone over all this stuff, but That is 100% bullshit. That's a lie. You're not telling us the truth. You're not being honest with us. Now, whether this is to protect an ongoing investigation, what your motivation is behind this, I do not know why they are lying, but I know that they are lying. I know that it is a physical impossibility for the human body to stop a 30-06 bullet. Shit, that bullet would go through a fucking moose. You could shoot a fucking bear, a big-ass grizzly bear with that round, and it might stop it. Possibly, depending on where you hit that bear at. And we're talking a fucking 1,000-pound fucking grizzly bear. That might stop it. But you short of that, not fucking happening. Maybe a rhinoceros might stop it, or a fucking hippopotamus, but not a human being. There's not a human on this earth. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you... That round will go through quarter-inch steel plate, and there are plenty of videos showing that out on the internet right now. That exact round out of that exact gun, that would go through a quarter-inch steel plate, and I promise you, Charlie Kirk's bones were not even close to as dense as a quarter-inch plate of steel. So, we're being lied to about the official narrative. The question is, why? Is it to protect the integrity of an ongoing investigation? I really, really hope so, and I really hope that's what's going on. But this trial is going to be public, so we will get the answers, and we will get the answers that we're asking about. But I can promise you this: if the district attorney is going to go into court with this evidence and this story to try and prosecute Tyler Robinson, there is no good luck getting a conviction. You are not going to even come close to getting a conviction. And if that's the goal, if that's really what you want to not get a conviction because he's not a guilty man, then you're doing everything that you would need to do to make sure that he goes free and is found not guilty. 100%, 120%, that's what you do. But, you know, it is what it is. I just got off a long night of work. I worked all night, 10 hours. I'm tired. It's about 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, and I have to work tonight as well, so I am about to hit the hay with my little puppy, but I will be back with more as more develops, and keep everyone posted. Hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and I'm out like a trouser trout and off like a prom dress. Deuces.